Today, I'm going to be telling you 4 ways you can prepare for your first day at a remote internship or job. Let's jump right into it. Now, when I got my first job offer, I was ecstatic, overjoyed. This was like nearing the end of the internship season, and I didn't think I was going to get anything. But I did end up getting a job, and I was going to hold on to that job as tightly as possible. So, of course, I was like super nervous about like, what if I mess up? Is there stuff that I should know that I don't know? What should I wear on the first day? So anyway, these are 4 things that I did that helped quell those anxieties just a little bit and help me prepare for my first day on the job. Probably the first and most simple way you can prepare for your first day at a remote job is figuring out what you want to wear if you're going to be in any meetings. So luckily, my company sent me a swag shirt. So I was like, okay, I'm probably just going to wear this swag t-shirt and hopefully all will go well. In general, if they send you any kind of swag, that's usually a safe bet for what to wear on your first day. But if you're still concerned about it, you can always go ahead and reach out to your recruiter or someone on your team. In my case, I got to meet my team in the interview process, and I could tell that they were all wearing like t-shirts or collared short sleeve shirts or sweatshirts. So I knew that it was a pretty casual dress code. Also, in general, on the West Coast, people are more casually dressed than on the East Coast. So that'll also play into what you should wear on your first day of remote work, depending on the company that you're working at. Going into the second thing you can prepare for your first day of work, I was really concerned about my knowledge base because I was a sophomore in college at the time, and I was worried that I wouldn't be prepared to output enough during the internship. So I reached out to my manager and I asked him, is there anything I can prepare before this internship, anything I can review that will help me during this internship? And my manager was awesome. He told me, first of all, you don't need to be asking this. You already got the job. We're going to teach you everything you need to know during this internship. But if you do want to check up on some things or kind of refresh them, you could go ahead and get better at version control and a couple specifics of the Java language that we were going to use during the internship. Of course, you don't need to reach out to your manager and ask this, but personally, it just helped me feel more prepared for the internship. Moving right along to number 3. So this one is really dependent on the company, but in case your recruiter hasn't reached out and given you important dates like when your laptop should arrive, if you need to fill out any additional paperwork, if you need a security clearance, these are all things you should know before your first day. So you can go ahead and reach out to your recruiter and ask them things like this. Usually recruiters will reach out to you and give you this paperwork in advance, but especially if your start date is only a couple weeks out, I would reach out to your recruiter and ask them these kinds of questions just so you know when all of your materials will arrive and you can be ready to work on the first day. Now, moving on to the 4th and final thing that you can check before your first day of an internship to help you prepare, or a remote job in general, is having your home office set up. Now, if you got a remote job, I'm assuming that you've been doing some kind of remote work or you've been in school remote for a while. So you probably have some kind of office workspace set up. There's just a couple more things I would make sure you have that could make your meetings process more easy and that could make being on the job more easy in general for your first couple days. So I like to have my desk right now set up in front of some natural light of a window. I actually have a ring light too, like right in front. Light that's a ring. I'm not going to move it and show it to you guys, but you know what a ring light looks like. Anyway, so being in front of good lighting is helpful for meetings, so you don't look like this during a meeting, having some lighting makes the video quality a little bit better and helps your coworkers see you more and connect with you more as a human, because when you're working remote, you're never going to see these people in person usually unless you make the effort or they make the effort. So it's nice to have some good lighting during meetings. Another thing is having water nearby you, because if you have remote work, you're probably going to spend a lot of your time in meetings or coding. So having water next to you will just help lubricate your brain better and you won't have to go get up and get water. Another thing is having a notebook or somewhere where you can put all of your work notes and a pen nearby. So during meetings, if someone says something insightful or something you're going to have to remember, then you can jot it down for later and you don't have to worry about just remembering hours and hours of meetings at once. Now, I hope you found this video helpful and that you're excited and ready for your first day on your remote job. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.